Hey guys, welcome to my newest video. I am continuing on with showing you my DVD collection, and I'm just going to show you the box sets for now. And then the next DVD update will be hopefully up Tuesday. Okay, so I'm going to show you the big box sets first, and then I'll go on to the normal ones. Okay, so here we go. First one is the Ultimate Ally McBeal Collection Seasons 1 through 5. I actually got this at the flea market for $30, and I didn't realize it was a different region, but it still played. So it's like regions 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, but it still played, so it was okay. And next up, Laugh All You Want, is the VIP Edition for Showgirls. I'm probably one of the few people who proudly admit they like this movie. The other person I know being my mother. Yes, you heard that right. My mom actually likes this movie. It comes with a whole bunch of different stuff. I haven't really opened it to look at it yet. But yeah, it was only $20, so I was like, yeah, what the hell. Show you that one next after this one, and I got this on my 22nd birthday. SpiderMan limited edition DVD collector's set. Pretty cool. Got all this stuff. First mock-up of the first issue. Little write-up. I hate that thing always moves. Well, I know what this is, but I just can't pronounce the name. And of course, the DVD. So I didn't expect my parents to buy this for me, so I was more than a little shocked. And of course, this is one of the box sets I'm most proud of owning. That is the ultimate gift set to E.T., because this is my favorite film ever made. Comes with the booklet from concept to classic. And you got the same thing that was in the SpiderMan. Certificate of authenticity, and the movie that has the 2002 release, the 1982 release, bonus features, and the soundtrack. So this is like, for me, this is like the total one of the best box sets I own. So, and this is one of the biggest box sets I own. I just gotta move it over. And this is the Chronicles of Narnia Extended DVD collectible bookends gift set. I'm not going to take it apart because it would just take too long. But I kept it all boxed up because I didn't want the bookends to be damaged. And of course the DVD, which is the extended cut of the movie. And I also have the regular cut on Blu-ray. And someone said, well, now that you have it on Blu-ray, are you getting rid of this? And I said, after spending $76, I think you all know the answer to that. So I think someone thought they were going to get this, and I said, no. This is mine. So I just got to put the camera down so I can move this. Get ready for the other stuff. Okay, now on to the normal box sets. First one up being the Alien Quadrilogy. Well, I think half of you know what this is. This was definitely worth the $89 I paid for it at the time. I do like all 4 films, but for the director's cuts or the whatever cuts of Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection, I actually prefer the theatrical cut of both films better. So put that there. And next, of course, Back to the Future. What can you say about this except for that it's completely and totally awesome. The first one, of course, being the best. And this one was a blind buy, and it's the Bad News Bears Triple Play Collection. One of the blind buys I plan to watch pretty soon. Next up is Blade Trilogy. Haven't watched these in a long time. I have to give them a rewatch. Next up is the collector's edition of Cinderella Man. Really, I know a lot of people didn't like this movie, but I did, so yay for me. And of course, Evil Dead 1 and 2, The Book of the Dead, and these are just awesome. And this one has the cool thing of I try to freak my dad or my dog out with that, and it just doesn't work. And of course, Friday 13th from Crystal Lake to Manhattan. See, this is why I don't know if I want to get the others on Blu-ray. I did get the first one, but mostly because it was the director's cut. And of course, the extended 3-disc edition of Gladiator, another rebuy. This is like, with The Fifth Element is one movie I've rebought so many times. The extended edition is just as great as the theatrical cut. It's in both instances where both get 10 out of 10 for me, because this is my 4th favorite film ever made. And next up is the Godzilla Collection. This has, well, you don't want to open it up because I'll run out of time, but it has the first film, Mothra vs. Godzilla, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Godzilla vs. Monster Zero, All Out, no, that's another one, Godzilla's Revenge, and Terror of Mechagodzilla. Godzilla vs. Monster Zero being the most famous because that's the one where he has the victory dance, which is so cool. This little one, DVD collection, I got this because none of these I had at the time. And Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla is one of my favorites. So, next up, the little Hellboy kind of collection I kept together. And that is Hellboy, the director's cut, which is awesome. This is the 3-disc cut. Hellboy, Animated Sword of Storms, and Blood and Iron. It did come with the box set, but I really didn't want to keep it. But yeah, I wanted to keep all my Hellboys together, so. And next, the Immortal Edition, Immortal Edition of Highlander. So, yeah, I really, really like this movie. If they remake it, some ass-whooping shall commence. The 3-disc collector's edition of Hot Fuzz. I know this was out on Blu-ray, but I don't know if I want to replace it. Or Shaun of the Dead on Blu-ray, especially this being the 3-disc. And of course, probably one of my top 3 favorite box sets I own, the Indiana Jones Trilogy. This is the trilogy, and Indiana Jones 4 stands by itself. This was my birthday present when I turned 23. It's awesome. I always watch it. You know, these movies are just completely, totally awesome. So. Next up, the Karate Kid collection. This was actually cheap when it came out. I only had to pay $24 for it because I was expecting 4 films to spend a hell of a lot of money, but I didn't have to. Karate Kid, of course, the first 2 being awesome and these 2 being very weak, but yeah, somewhat watchable. And of course, the deluxe edition of King Kong, probably one of the best remakes out there. I have to give the extended cut another watching because I remember I like both versions. And of course, on from one Peter Jackson awesomeness thing to the other, my extended cuts of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which I just rewatched for the first time in about 2 years. They are completely awesome. The first one being still my favorite out of all of them. Next, Master and Commander, Far Side of the World Collector's Edition. I don't know all the hate on this movie. This is really, I like these kind of films. Been a fan of Russell Crowe since Quick and the Dead came out in '94. But yeah, I don't get all the hate on this film. Next up, the Ultimate Matrix Collection. I have to give these a rewatch because I haven't watched them in a very, very long time. Collector's Edition of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Really great comedy. The director's cut of Pearl Harbor. I get a lot of shit for liking this movie, but you know what? I love Michael Bay's films. The only one of his films I didn't like was The Island. And this one, my dad and I thought, what the hell was the problem? So, yeah, got that. The 60th D-Day Chronicles edition of Saving Private Ryan, also my 6th favorite film ever made. Really, really awesome. Ultimate Scream Collection, really cool. Of course, yay, what can I say about that, except for that it is totally awesome. Sorry, I gotta speed up. The recut extended thing of Sin City, ultimately cool. Speed Collector's Pack. Actually, I'm gonna stop because I wanna just, you know, tell you more about the last couple ones. Sorry. Okay, so I will see you in the next video.